Welcome to this tutorial about using a bubble map to revise geography. And this is a bubble map which some people refer to traditionally as a spider diagram. So let's say in geography you want to revise some page from a text. In this case we're just going to look at the Somerset Levels floods of 2014. And the text that we are interested in is here, where are the Somerset floods, and some of the physical features of the area. So having read the text and summarised the key factors, which is the first part of revision, we can then simply start to put our main points into our bubble map. Into the centre here I'm going to place the main point, which is the features of the Somerset Levels, and around the edge I can simply start to put in some of the features of the area. It's in southwest England, the farmland there is low-lying, and the whole area surrounded by some hills called the Quantock Hills. The levels are drained by a river called the River Parrett, and all the rivers then drain into the river estuary of the River Severn. And the final fact is that the River Parrett is tidal. So you can see it's now a neat, structured bubble map which helps to show the key features. I can take the bubble map one step further, and this time in the centre, instead of having a title, I can actually put in a map to help me to remember. And I can also add some colour and some diagrams to help me remember some of the bubbles. So the low-lying farmland, I'm just going to add some crops, and the Quantock Hills, which surround the levels, I can simply draw some hills to show what the relief is like. The River Parrett itself, which on my map is here, flowing north, I can simply draw a River Parrett, and to help me remember that it drains other rivers, I can add some tributaries like so. The rivers themselves then drain into the River Severn estuary, which is there on my map, and I can add a diagram of an estuary. So here we have the sea, little fish in the sea to help me remember, and I can connect my estuary by a river to my previous diagram to show that's where the River Parrett flows. And finally, the River Parrett is a tidal one. It rises to high tide and falls to low tide roughly twice in 24 hours. So there we have a bubble diagram with colours and pictures, maps to help you remember some of the main features of the Somerset Levels.